Netflix was supposed to be her sanctuary. After stepping back from royal duties and stepping into a multi-million-dollar deal, Meghan Markle was poised to dominate the streaming space. Think with Love, Meghan, a tender, lifestyle-forward docuseries wrapped in soft lighting and sage-scented inspiration. In Meghan's mind, this was her Oprah era. A safe, sanitized space where she could cook, cry, journal, and connect with the masses while subtly reminding us that she once wore a crown. But then reality hit. The show bombed. Hard. Ratings plummeted. Viewer retention dropped off a cliff. Critics who usually tiptoe around Meghan's brand were blunt. With Love, Meghan wasn't just boring. It was devoid of authenticity. Even her most loyal demographic, daytime talk show moms, clicked away mid-episode. She wanted to be relatable, but she came across as rehearsed. And how did she handle the backlash? Not with humility, not with adjustment, but with blame. She accused the media, the patriarchy, the algorithm, even her own fans for not understanding her evolution. But this wasn't evolution, it was overexposure, and no one smells that faster than the satirists at South Park. Trey Parker and Matt Stone have never played nice. For over 2 decades, South Park has taken on everyone, from Tom Cruise to Muhammad, from Oprah to Disney, and left scorched earth behind. If there's one rule with South Park, it's this: everyone is fair game. So when Meghan Markle positioned herself as untouchable, armed with HR-verified trauma, a Netflix contract, and a curated Instagram aesthetic, she practically begged to be roasted. And oh, did they roast! Season 27 is already shaping up to be one of South Park's most brutal seasons to date, with Meghan front and center. One early episode parodies her failed Netflix show. Meghan hosts a cooking show so disastrously bland that she gives everyone in South Park food poisoning with her organic kale quinoa healing curry. Randy, Stan, even Mr. Mackey are seen projectile vomiting on live TV. The message isn't subtle. Her healing energy is literally making people sick, but that's just the appetizer. The main course? A 2-part special where Meghan becomes a literal monster. In Megzilla, the South Park version of Meghan is sent on a luxury spaceflight, a nod to Blue Origin, and is struck by a cosmic DEI ray that mutates her into a kaiju-sized social justice monster. She crashes back to Earth, towering over cities, her eyes glowing with filtered rage, flattening Starbucks locations and goop pop-ups with her tail, while roaring about reclamation, emotional labor, and microaggressions. Even her scales are shaped like hashtags: #brave, #healing, #authentic. And behind the scenes, Meghan's panic is very real. Sources claim she got wind of the Megzilla episode before it aired, likely through her contacts at Paramount, and immediately began mobilizing a legal team. She wasn't just offended, she was terrified. Because satire? That's forever. And memes? They don't die. As if things couldn't get worse, the internet dropped another bomb. A video of Meghan, allegedly while pregnant, twerking in a hospital room went viral. Not powerful, not empowering, just plain weird. The intent seemed innocent enough. Show that she's fun, that pregnancy doesn't mean losing your joy. But the execution? Bizarre. The vibe? Desperate. The internet responded with mockery, not support. Studios noticed, contracts cooled. And worst of all, Trey and Matt noticed. In the episode Respect Our Pregnancy, Meghan arrives at South Park Elementary with a camera crew, a pillow bump, and a dream to film a viral school documentary about pregnancy. Kyle groans. Stan is confused. Cartman, of course, sees opportunity. He declares himself the director and assembles a film crew with a broken iPhone, 3 firecrackers, and a Darth Vader helmet for mood. What follows is a circus of chaos. Meghan dancing, pillows falling, fake contractions, and eventually Prince Harry bursting through the doors, yelling, "Respect our pregnancy," while waving a parenting book and wearing Crocs. The parody works on multiple levels. It mocks performative activism, viral chasing, and the sanitized chaos of influencer culture. But more importantly, it works because it's funny. And Meghan's team? Not laughing. When cornered, Meghan does what she always does, threatens to sue. She reportedly sent cease and desist letters to South Park's parent company, demanding the episodes be pulled or altered. Her legal team is reportedly claiming emotional distress and damaging false portrayals. But here's the thing, satire is protected, especially in the US, and South Park's creators are no strangers to controversy. They've faced and defeated lawsuits, protests, and cancellations before. Meghan's attempt to censor them isn't just unlikely to work, it's going to make things worse. Because nothing makes satire stronger than someone trying to silence it. And Meghan, she's walking right into that trap. This isn't just about one woman, it's about what Meghan represents. She is the polished, filtered face of Hollywood's new religion, victimhood as currency. She left the palace, entered the platform economy, and has been cashing in on curated vulnerability ever since. She's the DEI industrial complex in human form. She wants privacy, but signs Netflix deals. She wants compassion, but attacks family members on international television. She wants respect, but curates pity. And that hypocrisy, that's what makes her such rich material. South Park isn't just mocking Meghan. They're mocking the entire ecosystem that enabled her. The PR firms, the brand managers, the Instagram therapists, the executives who confuse representation with reputation laundering. This is the culture war in cartoon form. Just imagine a world where it all did work. With Love, Meghan becomes a smash hit. The twerking video spawns a pregnancy empowerment movement. South Park skips her entirely. Meghan becomes the next Oprah meets Martha Stewart. Organic candle lines. Spotify rehires her. She's booked for TED Talks, Vogue covers, and a surprise performance at Coachella, reading affirmations while Billie Eilish plays lo-fi in the background. But that's not what happened, because the internet doesn't run on intentions. It runs on authenticity, or failure. And Meghan, for all her PR polish, gave the world exactly what it craves. Cringe. Lots and lots of cringe. Netflix is quietly sweating. Executives hoped South Park wouldn't go near Meghan's brand collapse. Instead, they built a throne out of it and stuck a big glowing Megzilla sign on top. Parker and Stone aren't backing down. If anything, they're doubling down. Meanwhile, Meghan's rebrand is unraveling. Her Instagram revival stalled, her podcast plans shelved. Her public appearances are now strategic and limited. The irony, the more she tries to silence the satire, the louder it gets. So, here we are. Meghan Markle, once a duchess, now a meme, a symbol of everything wrong with curated celebrity culture. And the punchline to the most brutal South Park season in years. She wanted the crown, the camera, and the last word. Instead, she got food poisoning jokes, a pillow falling out mid-twerk, and a nickname she'll never outrun. Because Megzilla isn't just a parody, it's prophecy. And in 2025, there's one universal truth left. You can sue a journalist, silence a podcast, and cancel a critic. But you can't cancel a cartoon, especially not one that tells the truth. Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Was Meghan right to panic, or did South Park just do what everyone else was too afraid to? Hit that like button, subscribe for more savage breakdowns.